It was supposed to be a season for Arsenal. They are shocking me with some of the things that are happening. 2 weeks ago, Arsenal lost out in the Carabao Cup final. And then, there was this whole talks about treble, quadruple, and all of that pulls they wanted to do. And then Arsenal get eliminated from the FA Cup. And it's not even about getting eliminated. They get eliminated by the great, mighty Southampton. And this was a game, I know some of Arsenal starters did not start, but this was a game where you have Odegaard playing, you had Kai Havertz playing, you had Gabriel Jesus playing, you had Mosquera playing, you had a lot of quality on the Arsenal side playing, and then some way somehow they lose to Southampton by 2 goals to 1. And there is something I have noticed about Arsenal seasons many people do not pay attention to. And that is, Arsenal really have a very poor ending to the season. They always do. How many games are left? 10 games to go. And again, they are being reminiscent with their poor form. But then others will say, well, they are focusing on the league. They've not won the league since 2004, so that's what they should focus on. And I have already said, I think Arsenal will win the league. Like, I know Arsenal are bottlers and they've bottled, but then I cannot fathom, I will not comprehend it if Arsenal do not win the league this season, because it seems this is what they are resting for. And when it comes to the league, there's a way they are playing. But with this style of football, I don't think they win the Champions League either, because Champions League is a trophy I think they should really focus on. They've never won. But it seems the league is more important to Arsenal than the Champions League or any other knockout tournament, which I think it shouldn't be really be their focus. But then Arsenal was knocked out by Southampton. Let's look at other games in the FA Cup. Bruh, see, there has also not been any shameless title defense like this in a very long time. I have not seen people defend their titles so shamelessly like this, like Liverpool Football Club. This is woeful. This is horrible. Like there's a difference between losing and losing in this manner. And I think everything was going all right. Everything was going fine. You had Ekitike creating chances. You had Mo Salah missing chances. You had all of that. And then Van Dijk concedes a penalty. And we are supposed to believe Van Dijk is like one of the best, if not the best defenders in the Premier League. I think was it Haaland, the fourth goal Haaland scored, how players are able to step right in front of him, silly penalties he was conceding. And, in all of this, one of the persons I would want to blame is Arne Slot. I think, was Arne Slot a fluke? So the $1 million question, is Arne Slot a fluke? For a very long time, I didn't want to believe in those who said, well, Arne Slot inherited a team that had been put together by Jurgen Klopp, and all he had to do was just work on the team and then everything would be all right. Like, I wanted to give the guy his credence. Like, I wanted to give him his props that he's a manager. He won the Eredivisie. The team he won the Eredivisie with is still winning the Eredivisie this season, but he won the Eredivisie, and so let's give him his props. And to be very fair, Jurgen Klopp was not winning, had not won the Premier League. Like, in 5 seasons, he won just one. So why don't you give this man his credence? So he wins in his very first season, and I'm like, yeah, I'm buying this guy's thing. Then in the transfer season, he's been given leverage. He literally gets to buy whatever he wants, whatever player he wants, like play your style of football you want to play. And they have been atrocious and shambolic. So I think Liverpool needs to get rid of Arne Slot. Like, I know that world football is in a state whereby people are going in for managers who are not there, but managers who have potential and credit in the bank. But I don't think Arne Slot is going to lead this Liverpool side anywhere. But one player I would want to talk about on the Liverpool side, Salah. I would really want to talk about Mohamed Salah. I mean, it's atrocious, the right word to put, after the atrocious performance he put up yesterday against Manchester City. I'm sorry. Leave the football before the football leaves you. I'm so sorry. And Mohamed Salah is like a player we've defended all season. He's already announced that he's going to leave Liverpool at the end of the season. A legend. I mean, this guy has shaped his destiny in his own hands, taken his destiny in his own hands when he was quote unquote unwanted in Chelsea, he redefined his career and became the legend that he is. Without Mo Salah, I don't think Liverpool achieved some of the things they've achieved in this era, where they had not won the league for God knows how long. They were not even contenders for Champions League. He's definitely a club legend. But yeah, I mean, he's a pale shadow of himself. I don't know why Slot continues to play him. I think if Mo Salah is leaving, then you should try out his replacement. I don't know who they would go on to replace Salah. You can mention my favorite Kudus because of the Ghanaian things. But then, honestly, I think yesterday, the fact that he missed the penalty, look at the chance he missed, where a clinical Salah would have curled that. He took an unnecessary touch, and yeah, it's sad. But then, he's a legend, but guy, I think you should be rationing his minutes. He's had a very terrible season. All he has now is to represent Egypt. Another news, Awufa Pie. Hey, in Tebe, wherever you people get in Tebe like this, you won't spare. Hey, Chelsea have gotten in Tebe. Everybody's scoring. Hey, this is not what is needed. When you see the PSGs, then you play football. You've gotten Port Vale, and they have scored 7-0. But you see, this is important. At the end of the day, this is important, and I am shamelessly happy that we didn't spare them. Give it to them. Give them as much as you want, because I think in the long run it boosts the squad confidence, especially looking at how tumultuous Chelsea season is turning out to be, with players out and about. I mean, see, I would have a special episode on Enzo Fernandez. I think if Enzo Fernandez thinks he's bigger than the club, he should leave. Honestly, I don't think Enzo Fernandez is this character who is irreplaceable or someone we lose or anything. But that's another story for another time. For now, we'll soak it in. Awufa pie. So Chelsea fans are going to enjoy this. And then let's look at the next games in the FA Cup round. So for the semi-finals of the FA Cup, Chelsea faces Leeds. Manchester City faces the great Southampton. You know, the Chelsea-Leeds game is something I would want to talk about. Leeds remains undefeated against Chelsea throughout this season. We drew and we lost at Ellen Road, and we drew at Stamford Bridge. I need Chelsea fans to do me a favor. I mean, and it's not just that. Whenever Leeds beats Chelsea, the level of trolling, I think they beat us 3-1 earlier this season. The level of trolling they throw Chelsea has been hard to take as a Chelsea fan. So a lot would be on that game. I would be really, really watching that game, because they've got to do this for the culture. And I mean, a Chelsea-Manchester City final will be something worth watching. So I am begging Chelsea. I beg you. See, all the anger this season, all the underachieving we have achieved this season, don't spare Leeds. Don't let them go home feeling good. Don't spare them at all. Take something back. Take your pride back. What are you willing to do? What will you do, Chelsea? What will you do?